So now with this knowledge, you can basically protect yourself financially and be aware of whether someone's being transparent with you, being honest with you, whether you should trust their recommendation, whether they're just trying to get you to click a link or whatever, dude. Okay, so keep this stuff in mind and basically just educate yourself about this stuff, because this is like a widespread thing. And you know, I personally like to have like control over who I financially support and that kind of stuff. So knowing these things, I think, is very, very important as a collector, especially in a space where sharing these links and stuff without disclosing it is a very common problem. All right, so the first thing is I will no longer be covering the Treasure News group. The reason is that basically, as I suspected would start at some, like I expected it would start, I feared it would start, and it did start, sharing affiliate links without disclosing that. I will be covering, like, going over this specific thing in great detail, like, later in this recap. I have a whole presentation that I made and everything. All right, so as I mentioned earlier, I prepared a presentation talking about the whole affiliate link thing, and I mentioned this in the post as well. I'm going to show you guys how to identify affiliate links so that you can know whether someone, you know, could potentially have a financial motive for promoting a certain figure or recommending you buy a certain figure or whatever, because they're like, you know, trying to earn money from it and stuff like that. And if they're not being transparent with you about that, I figure you would want to be aware of that. Okay, and I'm gonna explain as well, like, basically how different countries and stuff regulate this kind of thing, or the rules they have. Okay, so we're gonna go into quite a bit of detail here, and I'm gonna separate this video into chapters as well, as I usually do. So if you want to like skip this part, you can, but I do recommend learning this stuff, because sharing affiliate links without disclosing them like you should is a very, very widespread problem in Dragon Ball figure collecting, and it's probably a reason why you see a lot of people who like basically don't want to be too critical of certain stores or too critical of certain products and stuff, because they want you to like buy the figure, buy whatever, so they can make money from it. Okay, and of course I do share affiliate links as well, but you guys know that I'm very transparent about that. All right, I'm not just like sharing this stuff for free or, you know, that kind of stuff, just being completely transparent there. So anyways, let's get into this, and I'm going to focus on Amazon and AliExpress. All right, so first of all, what are affiliate links? Okay, an affiliate link is an incentivized link to a product or service that tracks customer activity and rewards the person who owns the link financially. Okay, that's my definition right there. For example, if you click someone's AliExpress affiliate link and make a qualifying purchase within a certain time period, the person earns money, and this money is called commission. All right, and the way it works as well is that whatever purchase you make within a certain time frame or whatever, the credit for that purchase goes to the person whose link you clicked last. Okay, so let's say you click my link on Thursday, then you click someone else's link on Friday, then you buy something on Saturday. The person whose link you clicked on Friday would get the credit because you clicked their link last. Okay, now these links and stuff do have like an expiry date of tracking base, because they track your online activity or what purchase you make, blah blah, whatever, with cookies and stuff. Okay, and for AliExpress, it's kind of tough to find a definitive answer, but the best guess I have is that it lasts 30 days for an AliExpress affiliate link tracking and stuff like that. Okay, as for Amazon, at least when last I checked, it's only 24 hours. Okay, so for Amazon, if you want someone to get credit from your purchase, you have to basically click their link and buy the thing like that same day or within 24 hours, because after that time, they won't get the credit anymore. Okay, with AliExpress, there's a much larger window, which I believe is 30 days. All right, so that's how that works. So if any of you like say actively want to support a certain person or even support me and my channel or whatever, you have to keep in mind like how the links work, what links you click, the time frames, that kind of stuff, you know? Now, should someone tell you when they share an affiliate link with you? Yes. In the US, affiliate links must be disclosed so that viewers are aware that there is a financial connection between the affiliate, the person sharing the link, and the company providing the product or service, okay? Why does this matter? Well, the first thing is it's actually a legal requirement from the Federal Trade Commission. All right, and this is the source if you want to go read that yourself and all that kind of stuff. That's the source right there. I'm going to read an excerpt from that. FTC's endorsement guides what people are asking. All right, suppose you meet someone who tells you about a great new product, let's say a figure, right? The person says it performs wonderfully and offers fantastic new features that nobody else has. Would that recommendation factor into your decision to buy the product? Probably. Now, suppose the person works for the company that sells the product or has been paid by the company to tout the product. Would you want to know that when you're evaluating the person's glowing recommendation? You bet. That common sense premise is at the heart of the Federal Trade Commission's FTC endorsement guides. The guides, at their core, reflect the basic truth in advertising principle that endorsements must be honest and not misleading. An endorsement must reflect the honest opinion of the endorser and can't be used to make a claim the marketer of the product couldn't legally make. And keep in mind, I'm not a lawyer, just a guy on YouTube sharing this stuff with you and telling you like what I've learned about this stuff, all right? Continuing now, let's see. Yeah, continuing. In addition, the guides say if there's a connection between an endorser and the marketer that a significant minority of consumers wouldn't expect and it would affect... Oh, wait, what? Okay, hold on. Let's read that again. In addition, the guides say if there's a connection between an endorser and the marketer that a significant minority of consumers wouldn't expect and it would affect how they evaluate the endorsement, that connection should be disclosed clearly and conspicuously. For example, if an ad features an endorser who is a relative or employee of the marketer, the ad is misleading unless the connection is made clear, okay? So if someone shares an affiliate link with you and you're not aware that they can earn money from sharing the link or whatever, they have a financial motive, that is considered misleading, right? Continuing now, let's see. So let's read that again. For example, if an ad features an endorser who is a relative or employee of the marketer, the ad is misleading unless the connection is made clear. The same is usually true if the endorser has been paid or given something of value to tout the product. Okay? The reason is obvious. Knowing about the connection is important information for anyone evaluating the endorsement. And YouTube also, in their interface when you're uploading a video, they have this thing about paid promotion where you have to check if you've received some financial thing to make the video or whatever. And I believe it's not limited to just getting actual money. Like even if you got a free product or whatever, that kind of thing has to be disclosed as well. I'd have to look into that in more detail, but I'm pretty sure it's not just only if you got paid cash. It's like if you got a free figure, if you got whatever kind of incentive or whatever, that has to be disclosed with the whole paid promotion kind of thing. All right, but you can research that in more detail, just focusing on the affiliate link thing right now. So continuing, the reason is obvious. Knowing about the connection is important information for anyone evaluating the endorsement. Say you're planning a vacation. You do some research and find a glowing YouTube video review saying that a particular resort is the most luxurious place the reviewer has ever stayed. If you knew the hotel had paid the reviewer hundreds of dollars to say great things about it, or that the reviewer had stayed there for several days for free, it could affect how much weight you'd give the endorsement. The reviewer should therefore let viewers know about that relationship, okay? And then this part right here, it says, what about affiliate or network marketing? I'm an affiliate marketer with links to an online retailer on my website. When people read what I've written about a particular product and then click on those links and buy something from the retailer, I earn a commission from the retailer. What do I have to disclose? Where should the disclosure be? You should disclose your relationship to the retailer clearly and conspicuously on your site so readers can decide how much weight to give your endorsement. This is of course why dbfigs.com is very transparent. It says these are Amazon affiliate links, AliExpress affiliate links, I may earn commission and all that stuff. That is all there, okay? Continuing, you could say something like, I get commissions for purchases made through links in this post. In some instances, like when the affiliate link is embedded in your product review, a single disclosure may be adequate. When the review has a clear and conspicuous disclosure of your relationship and the reader can see both the review containing that disclosure and the link at the same time, readers have the information they need. But if the product review containing the disclosure and the link are separated, readers may not make the connection. As for where to place a disclosure, the guiding principle is that it has to be clear and conspicuous. The closer the disclosure is to your recommendation, the better. Is affiliate link by itself an adequate disclosure? What about a buy now button? Consumers might not understand that affiliate link means that the person placing the link is getting paid for purchases made through the link. Similarly, a buy now button would not be adequate. And I assume this is why Amazon actually requires that you say a specific sentence. We're going to talk about that later. Next, is paid link by itself an adequate disclosure? Paid link right next to an affiliate link should be an adequate disclosure of the nature of the link. Is commissionable link a good disclosure for an affiliate link? No, commissionable link is probably not a clear disclosure. Now, I don't like how they say probably. It's like, give me a yes or no, dude. You know what I mean, man? But this is what they have here. It says probably not. Yeah, probably. And even the one right here about paid link, it says it should be adequate. You know, that kind of thing. I wish they were more like black and white about it, but this is what it says here. Now, additional comments. Since affiliate link by itself is not considered enough, this is why I add like, as an AliExpress affiliate, I earn from qualifying purchases, for example, okay? And Amazon actually requires that you say a specific sentence. More on that later. Now, is affiliate disclosure only required in the US? No, it is also required in Canada and the UK. China is a bit more confusing, but based on what I understand of the Chinese law and stuff, it seems that you also have to disclose it in China. We'll talk about that later. For Canada, okay, Influencer Marketing and the Competition Act. This is the source. You can look at it if you want to. This is an excerpt from that. Truth in advertising is important. As an influencer, consumers rely on the opinions you share online about products and services and believe they are genuine and impartial. It's misleading if you don't make it clear that your online content is actually an advertisement. And affiliate marketing, sharing affiliate links, is a kind of advertisement, okay? Continuing. The deceptive marketing practices provisions of the Competition Act apply to anyone who is promoting a product, service, or any business interest. So, as an influencer, the act applies to you. You should disclose all material connections you have with the business, product, or service you are promoting. Your connections may be material if they have the potential to affect how consumers evaluate your independence from a brand. For example, you may have a material connection if you have received payment in money or commissions, received free products or services, received discounts, received free trips or tickets to events, a personal or family relationship. Okay, that's for Canada right there. You can read more if you want to. Now for the UK, the source. Oh, this one, I gotta put the actual link. Give me a second. All right, so that's the source if you want to read it yourself. Okay, it says guidance, social media endorsements, guidance for content creators, updated 3rd of September 2025. Let's see here. Online content creators such as bloggers, influencers, online streamers, celebrities, and social media personalities can have a big impact on a customer's buying behavior. If you use hidden ads or otherwise engage in misleading practices, you may be in breach of consumer protection law and face a substantial fine. It may also mean you could be breaking industry rules on advertising, which are enforced by the Advertising Standards Authority, ASA. Non-compliant content creators can be named and shamed by the ASA for not abiding by advertising rules. If you've been incentivized in any way to promote a brand or product in your social media content, it's important that all this content is clearly identifiable as an ad or advertising and reflects your genuine experience. Product covers goods, services, and digital content. This rule applies to any content, including photos, including carousels, videos, reels, stories, podcasts, other posts online. This includes where you've been paid to post content, received a gift, or posted content about your own business. If you're creating content for an online audience, whenever you've been incentivized to post, it must be clearly labeled as an advert or ad and be based on your genuine experience. This includes ads, endorsements, commercial relationships including sponsorships, competitions, prize draws or giveaways, affiliated links or programs, discount codes, business partnerships, own brand promotions, product placement, reviews, content about gifts received for, quote, free. All right. Now, regarding China, when I Googled whether affiliate disclosure is required in China, it said yes. Okay. And here's like a screenshot of that. It said, yes, commercial promotions, sponsored content, and review style content with purchase links are strictly regulated in China. Under the advertising law of the People's Republic of China and the e-commerce law, commercial relationships must be transparent. Key legal requirements, distinguishable ads. The advertising law requires that all advertisements must be clearly identifiable so consumers can tell them apart from regular editorial or organic content. Paid links and reviews. Review-style content, information streams, and paid listings that contain purchase links must be explicitly labeled as advertisements or commercial promotions. Platform responsibility. Major Chinese platforms like Douyin, Weibo, and Bilibili are held legally accountable for monitoring content, meaning hidden or undisclosed commercial links can trigger penalties for both the creator and the platform. Now, this is the AI overview thing. That thing is not completely reliable, but based on what I saw in the actual app in China page, this seems to be on point. Let's see now. So I wasn't able to find the exact word affiliate in the Chinese law I was reading, but I do see information stating that ads must be clearly identifiable as ads, okay? And that's the source right there. If you want to read that, it says The Complete Guide to Chinese Advertising Law, app in China. Let's read some of this now. What does this mean in practice for brands advertising in China? For most brands, the practical lesson is that compliance has to be built into campaign planning, not added at the end. Ads need to be clearly recognizable as ads. Copy needs to avoid superlatives, implied guarantees, and weakly supported claims. Regulated sectors need earlier legal review and, in some cases, prior approval before publication. Supporting documents need to exist before campaign submission, not after a platform or regulator asks for them. Native content, creator campaigns, live streams, and review-style content should all be treated as compliance-sensitive areas rather than informal exceptions to the rules. And where pop-up or open screen formats are involved, the close mechanism must be real, clear, and one click. Here is a quick checklist. Label ads clearly. Remove superlatives and weakly supported claims. Okay? So, are affiliate links ads? Yes. Affiliate marketing is a kind of advertising. Here's a source for that, Investopedia. it says here, what is affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is an advertising model where a company compensates third-party publishers to generate traffic or leads to the company's products and services. The third-party publishers are affiliates, and the commission fee incentivizes them to find ways to promote the company. Okay, from Investopedia.com, affiliate marketer, definition, examples, and how to get started. So the conclusion regarding China, as I said, I'm not a lawyer, just a guy on YouTube sharing what I found about this and stuff with you all. But based on all this information, it would seem that even in China, affiliate marketing should be clearly disclosed since it is a form of advertising. And as we saw with the app in China thing here, it said ads need to be clearly recognizable as ads. Okay, so there's that. Now, for Amazon specifically, they have like specific guidelines that are specific to them. And this is the source right here. And here we see, this is the Amazon Influencer Program. Let's read from this right now. Why do I have to identify myself as an associate? How should I do this on social media? Anytime you share an affiliate link, it's important to disclose that to your audience. They will trust you more if you are transparent about where you are directing them and why. To meet the associate program's requirements, you must 1. Include a legally compliant disclosure with your links, and 2. Identify yourself on your site as an Amazon associate with the language required by the operating agreement. To comply with the Federal Trade Commission FTC regulations, your link level disclosure must be 1. Clear. A clear disclosure could be as simple as paid link, #ad, or #commissions earned. 2. Conspicuous. It should be placed near any affiliate link or product review in a location that customers will notice easily. They shouldn't have to hunt for it. In addition, the operating agreement requires that the following statement clearly and conspicuously appears on your site. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. For social media user-generated content, this statement must be associated with your account. Associates should also consider the relevant social media platform's guidelines. For example, associates may use Facebook's branded content tool. To read more, and so on. All right, so Amazon requires that you say the exact statement. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Now, why am I telling you this? All this information. First of all, sharing affiliate links without disclosing them is a widespread problem in Dragon Ball figure collecting. And I also don't think it's really fair to people who are transparent, those who are not transparent, because if you're not transparent about it, then people aren't really going to think twice about clicking the link or whether they want to support you or whatever. It's just like, oh, here's a link, and they just click it thinking like it's just a regular link, but it's not. It's just like, it's not fair to people who are transparent about that, honest about that, or whatever, and are upfront about that. You know what I mean, man? So as a collector, it is in your best interest to know whether the person linking you to a figure or product has a financial motivation, because that motivation could taint their recommendation, right? Do you want someone recommending that you get a trash figure just because they make money from your purchase or because they got paid to say good things about it? Obviously not, right? Knowing whether someone sharing affiliate links with you is transparent about it or not, is transparent about it, not only helps you to have more control of who your purchases support, but it can also help you gauge the trustworthiness of the person. With figure reviewing and recommendation, the more honesty, the better. If a figure is trash, be honest. If it's not, be honest. Affiliate marketing, or paid promotion in general, is probably a big reason why you see people who act like every figure is great and they hype everything like it's the greatest thing ever. Someone like that is basically just a salesman, not an honest reviewer, right? If such persons do not disclose their financial relationship, you are falling prey to financial exploitation. Someone trying to get you to buy something just because they make money from it not necessarily because they actually think it's as great as they appear to publicly. All right. Paid promotion. Now, this is the wrestling figure stuff. Paid promotion is also something that has poisoned wrestling figure collecting, particularly due to ringside collectibles. Tons of YouTubers have 10% discount codes that they promote for ringside collectibles. And I've noticed that you'll almost never see any of these YouTubers criticizing ringside collectibles. Why? Because they have a financial relationship that they want to protect. Okay? They want you to use those codes, and perhaps if they criticize ringside too much for scalping and manipulating prices and stuff, they could lose their code. So it essentially muzzles them, right? Now, I don't know whether they get commission or just get free figures or something, but it is very clear to me that Ringside Collectibles has basically hijacked wrestling figure collecting and deceived tons of collectors with these YouTubers as mouthpieces into believing that they aren't just a greedy scalping company and they actually care about you. Honestly, it turns my stomach. It genuinely does. I despise Ringside Collectibles so much, dude. Like, you can't be scalping, dude. You can't be like jacking up prices, just completely just exploiting people, and then at the same time acting like, oh, we love you guys, our community. Just shut up, dude. Okay, shut up with that nonsense, man. But anyways, this isn't my wrestling channel. I do have a wrestling channel called Wrestling Recreation if you want to see what I have on there right now. It's not as much stuff as this channel, of course. So let's get back to Dragon Ball figure collecting, all right? So, how do you identify affiliate links? Well, let's look at AliExpress first, right? This is a normal AliExpress link. Just says https://www.aliexpress.us/item/ whatever, right? That's a normal link. An affiliate link, though, has this s.click.aliexpress thing, okay? So if you see that, if you see this s.click thing, that is an affiliate link, okay? I don't know. I don't think it's possible to have a non-affiliate link with this format right here. Whenever I generate affiliate links, they all look like this, s.click.whatever. So if you see that, that's an affiliate link, all right? That's what an affiliate link looks like on AliExpress, just so you know. Now for Amazon, a normal link looks like this, just amazon.com/Tamashii Nations, Dangerous Pride, Dragon Dangerous, whatever. This is the Dangerous Pride Vegeta, I think, is what I got this link from. And then for affiliate links, the short affiliate link right here is this amzn.to thing, okay? amzn.to, that is the format for a short Amazon affiliate link, right? And then for a full affiliate link, you see it looks very similar to the regular link, but you'll notice right here, it says tag right here, tag equals animated recreation. So that's showing you that this link is attached to my affiliate account, right? Tag equals animated recreation right there. You see that? So if you see the tag thing, that will show you it's attached to an affiliate account as well. So for Amazon, it can be a bit more tricky if they share like a regular full-size link like this, but the amzn.to thing, just like AliExpress, I don't think it's possible to have a non-affiliate link with this format. Every time I generate an affiliate link for Amazon, the short ones, they look like this. And for AliExpress, they have the s.click.aliexpress thing. So if you see those, it's either 100% an affiliate link or 99% chance an affiliate link. I've never seen, I don't know personally if you can have a non-affiliate link with these formats, but every time I generate them, this is what they look like. s.click for AliExpress and amzn.to for Amazon. And of course, the full link would have the tag equals whoever the link belongs to or whatever tag they have. Okay, so that is that for that. So now with this knowledge, you can basically protect yourself financially and be aware of whether someone's being transparent with you, being honest with you, whether you should trust their recommendation, whether they're just trying to get you to click a link or whatever, dude. Okay, so keep this stuff in mind and basically just educate yourself about this stuff, because this is like a widespread thing. And you know, I personally like to have like control over who I financially support and that kind of stuff. So knowing these things, I think, is very, very important as a collector, especially in a space where sharing these links and stuff without disclosing it is a very common problem. All right, so let's now move on to the rest of the third-party stuff.